Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. From the gun, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for number 14. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. Flush to his right. Now he lets it go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is.
Don't tell me I'm playing you next week, Arab.
There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he comes back with one complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Mario Addison able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Matt Prater on for the field goal. A 58-yard.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Arab, what's the score for that game going to be?
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The Bills ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing is Allen on third. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 41.
A gain of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Now 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And it's only November.
Arab, I said, what's the score going to be for our game?
Before you know it, if it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to get this down near the
Yeah, that's funny, Arab. That's funny.
Good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 3, Bills 0.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
4th down.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And down inside the 15.
Yeah, Rattlesnake is also buns, though.
Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain. Brings
out of the gun. Here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And he knocks it through.
Good. Makes the score Cardinals 10, Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick them.
Roy, why'd you let the Browns score?
They can recoup and recover. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Never mind.
From the gun, it's Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I was accusing you of something, but it was the wrong person. It was the Texans guy. He led up 77 points in the game of the week.
So well done there. These punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1 yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
He'll run it, and he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4.
Yeah, but the Browns scored like 40 points in the 4th quarter. Like, he should have just ran the clock out and didn't let that up.
Get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Crossing route. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Play fake. Murray. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Mario Addison in there to get him, and that is sack number on the year. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
36.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
As he catches it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this off.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked
There's my rookie. Go on. Let's go.
Enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's
I
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
22 yards there, a first down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Cardinals 17. Bills nothing. Matt Prater.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Yeah. Arab, you would have lost anyways, bro.
This will make it into the end zone.
Control the team, so that's just you're straight capping.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
There on the coverage.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get...
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 24. Bills nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 36.
One-handed interception.
Right around the 17-yard line. That one is going
Man,
to
I barely got shoelace tackle.
and a turnover.
And you have to know that
That was kind of clamped
they
though.
spent a
So.
lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A handoff as they run the counter play.
Bro, did you see that cornerback just shrug off 2 guys, including an O-lineman? And I don't even know how Ed Oliver got in so quickly. And my O-line is just booty. Absolutely.
He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On play action, it's Murray. That's complete right around the 8. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Cardinals 31, Bills nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. Look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And here's Allen to run with it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And, in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
I'm coming. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Steps away to his left. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Got him in. He finds Sanders. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. On 1st down, Singletary. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Allen now on third down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 14. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Prater lining up for the point after.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Phoenix, Arizona's the spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action and a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Out to his left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 3rd down, Allen. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Chandler Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7.
My team's too good. Too good.
And now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. And it's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. And
he's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. There to make the grab as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe it.
I really like this guy because he doesn't run any meta. He's kind of like me. He just makes reads, pretty much. He doesn't run cheesy stuff.
Come to the line to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You got three down.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Allen going to try and throw on third down. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Shotgun now from Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he whips that one incomplete there.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. Move. Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Flushed out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
And this is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point good by Prater. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
It's a pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
44-yard line.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
1st down, Buffalo.
from the gun. Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Denzel Mims that time. And now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he's going to get this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At
the
28-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Congrats, Liver. How do you think you did?
What I enjoyed most about watching Devin Singletary as a rookie, and he had a nice campaign, 775 yards on the ground and a rushing average in the top 5 in the league last year, is that what I saw in college transferred to the NFL. Continued to make the first tackler miss, whether he's in the hole or on the perimeter.
Good job, Liver.
1,000 yards rushing this season.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. You don't want none. Give it. Pick up the ball.
Allen going to try and keep it. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Point after, right down the middle, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
2nd and 11. At the Cardinals' 28-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Singletary again. And this play a lot like the previous one, thanks to that stout Cardinal defense. Back-to-back, they've been tackled behind the line. A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A 3-yard loss. Fourth down now.
A loss of 3 yards brings up fourth down.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cardinals, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. They will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action.
I better get a dev chance. I think I'm going to get one for Simmons next game.
That'll do it for us.
3 TFLs.
Alongside Charles Davis, thanks to our entire crew.
If not, then Buddha, 1 TFL, 1 pick. Do you have touchdown too? No, you didn't have touchdown. 1 pass deflection. No fumbles this game. Let's see. Might get one for Hawkins. He had 4 total touchdowns. Kirk, probably not. Moore, probably not. That's pretty much it. Maybe even for Kyler. I don't know. Probably not, though. Oh my gosh, he had 5 total touchdowns. Yeah, I'm going to get one for Hawkins for sure. He's normal. I got Arab, Gakwe, Rattlesnake, Dan, AM3, Dom, Rattlesnake. This is the easiest schedule. I'm definitely going 16-0. That's insane. The only people that really posed a threat were Dom, and I whooped him. Hopefully I whoop him a second time. And Dignity, but he's gone now. That's disgusting.